In my last video, I talked about when we're raising children who've experienced early trauma, the importance of stripping life out and making it as simple and calm and steady and almost repetitive as we can. Now, that doesn't necessarily sound like a lot of fun, and maybe particularly if it's after some trauma that's happened to a child or we're coming out of a very difficult situation, we might think, oh, they need lots of treats, they need some lovely toys maybe, or to go to some exciting places that they've always wanted to go to. And, it's all done with the best of intention. But in reality, if a child has had early experiences of too much stress for too long, then they hold that in their whole body system and their brain system. So in effect, it's far better to do very simple outings if you're going to go out. Maybe for a really long period of time, just keep going to the same park, the same store, I would always recommend a really small store or a really small shop so that you can go in, maybe get one thing and get out successfully. If you have to go for something like a haircut with them, which many children find very, very overwhelming, stressful and distressing, then you might have to do several trips where you just go to the shop, the barber shop or the hairdressers. You allow them to just look through the window. Then maybe another time, or after several trips, you go in and you just spend some time sitting in there. Maybe they get to read a comic or something. And then eventually over time you build up to them sitting in the chair. See where I'm going with this? It's got to be simple and it's got to be at their pace. In the end, the rewards will be great for you and your child. But if you make the mistake, as I did when I was a foster carer, of taking a very stressed child into a really big store, into a supermarket, and letting them take part in the shopping and choosing some food, then on a sensory level, so things that they're hearing, they're seeing, they're smelling, maybe even different touches and movements around their bodies, it's completely overwhelming and there will be a pretty huge meltdown, or they'll get completely frozen to the spot and you won't be able to either get them out of the store or just move around and do what you need to do. So better to start small. Do simple things where they feel safe and they have repetitive experiences of, I can go and do this, nothing bad happened, I did some breathing on the way there, I knew I could get out again. So always practice with them how they're going to get out of a place or a building. Have a rehearsal. You don't have to make a big fuss about it, but just they know, okay, we're going to do this and then we're going to practice how we would get out and get back to the car. Keep it really, really simple for a long, long time. And in the end, you can progress on to the next thing. Avoid places like noisy restaurants, busy shops, busy streets, just anything really that a lot is going on. Think about yourself, would you rather be somewhere like that, or would you rather be in a really safe place where you just know what's going on? I hope that's helpful, and let me know if you're putting some of this stuff into practice. And if you want to check out any more information that I have a look on my blog. It's on my website, allthews.thejaneevans.com.